Okay, now starts the first round of the BA Open Blitz. There are a few different rules, but we'll go ahead and tell them we're good to go. So the rules are these games are 4 games of 5s at 5 minutes with 0 increment. There are a few alternate rules. The first is Merc, which is to say you do not use your capstone, is worth 5 extra points. Trifoil, which is to connect all 4 sides of the board, is worth plus 2 points. Dragon, which is completing your opponent's road, is worth plus 2 points. High road, plus 1, low road, plus 1, and plus 5 for road, and up to plus 5 for flat win. And it looks like we're going to go ahead and get started. We have a typical opening over here. It looks like crptone is going to try an edge crawl, and Abyss is going to go with the standard diagonal opening. Okay, so we're going to put the capstone there to try and dominate the middle. Okay, crptone is going to keep building over there. And it looks like Abyss is going to try and put his capstone down there to reinforce position, which is an interesting gambit because crptone can actually put his capstone up here. Okay, it looks like crptone is going to continue to build over there. He might be looking to do a b4 right, in which case Abyss should probably find a counter fairly quickly. I would not be entirely surprised to see this capstone go up, or if I were crptone, I would get this piece b4 to the right pretty quickly, just to make sure they have Abyss cut off. That said, there's a lot of strength right here in the E column and not much present on the D column, so this fight could go that direction as well. So let's see what we end up with. Interesting. I think that was a little bit too timid. Okay, so we're going to go for captures over there then. Looks like Abyss is going to diversify his attack over here. I would not be surprised to see an E2. Okay, looks like he might try and build around the capstone. So now he has a lock on the capstone as well. Okay. Okay, so Abyss is just going to double back around. Okay, so we have tack here, B2, and tack at C1. Honestly, I'm not entirely sure there is much that they can do to stop that, except for E2 to the left right here, which is not going to hold them for long. Because this capture war does not end particularly well for black. Then again, this is a Blitz tournament, so mistakes are made. Okay, and there's our mistake. Okay, so let's get ready for game 2. willing to bet someone doesn't know how to do the color switch. Yep, thought so. Okay. Okay, looks like crptone is going to go ahead and copy that opening style. But this is going with an odd one, which is to try and take the middle with a single piece. So crptone is going to keep on building its direction. Are we going to see a D4? Potentially. And I believe that last game was actually a low road for Abyss. I'm going to double check on that. You know, I'm not particularly fond of that forfeit, so I'm going to probably count that as a low road by default. Okay, so Abyss is going to keep building. We might see the capture up here, D3+, but that's way too weak because Abyss can just throw the capstone up there and that's done. Looks like he's taking his time to decide on this one. Okay, so we had the go around there. We might see a C5. Or we might see a B5. Both of which I would argue are weak, so I'd be very, very tempted to cap on D3. Now you might think, what if he manages to throw two left to get this piece? Well, just throw those two white pieces down. The problem is crptone is burning his time really quick. Two possibilities, wall C5 or the capstone comes over. I bet more likely that we're going to see... I almost thought he'd do a flat there. Well, we might see another flat here. thinking about this one quite a bit. Okay, so we're probably just gonna go for the standard options. If I had to bet knowing him, there's probably gonna be D4 plus. Okay, capstone goes up. More than likely, we see capstone goes down. Capstone goes right. Wall? That's interesting. Now, why would you do that? If I were you, I'd be doing B4 right now, just to make sure if that wall moves north, it's toast. Instead, it seems like we're just doing sporadic moves over here. So try and get something right in here. Okay. And we have tack over there. Let's see if he sees it. Okay, so they did catch that one. Would not surprise me to see the wall come over to the right. Ooh, Crypt1 is down to 2 seconds. He's gonna have to hurry. Yep. Gotta be careful with time. Okay, so far that's plus 11 to Abyss. Okay, doing a little bit of rule clarification over in chat. Okay, so we'll just clarify a few more rules over here and then we'll get back to it. Okay, so we're going to go with an edge call for Abyss this time. Interesting choice by crptone. Okay, so Abyss is going to keep on going towards this road. We might see a D2 probably. Okay, so we're going to go D3. So we might see a capstone either on D2 or on C3. Interesting choice. So it's just going to try and buffer against that, so we're probably going to see something on C3. Interesting choice. Okay, so we may see A3 or we may see the capstone go on top there. Honestly, I'd probably go with A3 just for flexibility. Excuse me. Wall, interesting. Okay, so we might see capstone go Double wall? Huh. Okay, so we're probably going to have something like that. Our crypt want to be trying to do something about throwing that up there, because otherwise what we're going to have is E1 plus. Yeah, that's probably game. Yep, that looks like continue. And it looks like we have a merc. So that would be +5 extra to this. And we'll wait for that next game up there. Okay, so it looks like Abyss is going to try and head him off over there. It's an interesting habit. Okay, so we're going to get a cutoff there. We might see a D4. We might see something like an E4. I'd be willing to bet D5. Okay, so which piece is going to go north? I'd almost think C4 just because that isolates the capstone. Ooh, interesting. We're going to go with wall. I'd be tempted to put the capstone north of this one then. Okay, so he's threatening a capture. So probably end up with either d4 to the right, which I don't think so. e5 to the left, certainly possible. Or perhaps e3 plus, which would put crptone in attack, but it's too weak of a threat to really be persisted. Okay, so he's going to go with the wall. The question is, how does crptone get out of this? I mean, you can always put your capstone up on c4. Problem is, you have a 2 left throw from d5, leaving 1 and 1, which puts that wall outside of reach. And also gives black an extra captive to play with. Odd. It does diversify the threat a little bit, at least. And then the wall can move north, and then the cap can, well, the wall can move south, the cap can move north. Interesting choice. I'd probably get that capstone over there pretty quick, though. Just because you're going to want those options. Get b3. I wouldn't keep playing this game if I were you. Get B1. Okay, would not be surprised to see a B3 left. Okay. So a couple options. Capstone can go north, B1 or B2 can go left. The problem is you have to be aware of both this and this. So D5 can go left or this stack can unfold. Okay, this looks like he did see that, and that is tack. Nope. And that would do it. Well, that looks like the end of that stream, so it looks like Abyss wins 25-0. So that should about do it.